Bonjour and welcome to all of you comic book geeks, readers and collectors to, you know what day is? No, it's not that. It's New Comic Book Day. Yes. And I have got 18 little beauties to go through. I have read one or two, so I'm kind of jumped ahead a little bit, but we don't go through them here. I don't review them here. I will be doing my top 10 on an episode of the weekend. I might got a little video up my sleeve just to kind of do something different for a change before then. But by the weekend, I'm going to do my top 10 and cover of the week. In the meanwhile, shall we get on with it? I've got Marvel, DC, Image and Dynamite, and does it come under, is it Oni or is it EC? Yeah, EC, isn't it? But it's Oni. It used to be Oni Preston. Yeah. Anyway, indies. Should we call Image indies? Because they're not really, are they? They're getting pretty big now. Getting a bit too big, I think, to call indie. And I mean that in a good way. Because their output is superb. Anyway, what also looks superb is this. Now, I know my old mate Comic Patrol was wondering whether or not this was worth picking up. And it is Benjamin Percy. I didn't know it was Benjamin Percy. The art looks great. I think this was worth picking up. And my other old mate from over at Threads, Mandy, both of their contacts, by the way, their YouTube channels are on my main page, title page, whatever you call it. Check them out. They do good video. They do good stuff. Although, just one little caveat to that, Comic Patrol is away at the moment, but he has got a nice back catalogue to go through in the meanwhile. So, hello to you two. But Mandy, I can imagine you. I know how much you love Benjamin Percy, and I'm with you on that. But killing the Marvel Universe, yes. So I'll be really interested to see. You must be very excited this week. Another comic that I'm excited about is this. These have been good, these Bring on the Bad Guys. There's something a bit old school about them. And they're just getting on with it. And I'm really enjoying seeing, Bringing on the Bad Guys. Really am enjoying it. Fantastic Four, this issue 1, very intriguing. Looks like, the continuing saga of what happened in issue 1. I won't give no spoilers here. You'll have to go over to my review video for that. I am a sucker for the ducks. Any animals. I mean, my name, not my real name, obviously, is geekyOlhog. And that is, by the way, I've got a comment somewhere to say, why did you name yourself after a pig? Now, obviously, that was not a British, because we have hedgehogs in England, and that is the hog. And if you've noticed, it's not a picture of, I know I drew it myself, but it's not a picture of a pig, is it? Anyway, I hope I've answered your query. Anyway, I like all things animal. I like all things duck stories. And this will be one for my grandson's stash as well. I still like reading them. Jason Aaron's been writing these few for Marvel. So, yeah. This has been okay. I can't say it makes me jump up and down and, it's that, where is the place this is going to be in the pile? It isn't going to be at the top. But nevertheless, not every comic can rock your world, can it? Well, I don't think so anyway. Well, not unless you're limited by funds. In which case you have to be very strict, and it has got to be rocking your world, hasn't it? If you can only, if you're limited to 2 or 3 a week or 4, whatever. This makes me wish my funds were limited. My old mate Paul at my LCS, he told me that Ahmed's off this on issue 25. Said, you know what? The collector in me is thinking, only a couple more months, because I think I did commit to dropping this dud. It really is a dud. When I heard I can limp along, I literally will go like that. Well, let me show you how much attention I'm going to give to this comic now. Oh, that's good. That's my bag and board. But that's what it's like being a collector. I know it's a problem. I know it's a problem and I shouldn't be encouraging people, crap artists, crap writers, publishers to, is that $4.99? Yeah. I shouldn't be doing it, should I? Anyway, I bought it. So, you know, I do exaggerate a little bit. This has been good. This has been very good. Denise Camp, I know that it kind of, there's a few people that don't like the jump, you know, the monthly jump of it all, but no, overall, I've been enjoying that. That's all the Marvel books I picked up this week. This does look great. I do like a different take. Doesn't, but without being cuckoo. So this does look intriguing. Black label on it as well, so it means you have to think about it a bit more. Me have to funk about reading it. It has words and everything. This has been sensational all the way along. One of the best Batman books out there. Superb. So hence it will always be, as long as they keep those creators there, that will continue to be on my pull list. That's DC. Only two. Told you I was going to cut them down, didn't I? Image, though, I have not cut down. This is the end of book 1. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I love the cover. I Hate Fairyland. Been getting it since issue 1 and love it, love it, love it. Blood and Thunder. This is what, we 3 or 4 issues in, 4 issues. The first 3 were superb. Or just good fun. Just good fun. This has been a little bit, it's been all right. It's been all right. There's a lot worse comics out there. And I've only just started picking this up because I know I must have missed it. And I noticed this Casper Wingard doing the artwork. I think I mentioned this last month. And I do like his art. And Kieran Gillen, you know, he's not exactly the worst writer in the world, is he? So I've been trying that out, and yeah, so far so good. More independence, so that's the Image stash. Now we're over to, I forgot to mention Titan, didn't I? I'm going to give this a go. The film wasn't the best, was it? Rebel Moon, but you can see what he's. What would be the description? Not like you know, like he means well. Good old Zach. You know, when he does comic book stuff, I know he's Marmite and it cuts people down the middle, but do you know what? He's into the stuff. It's a bit like with Cavill, where he's a gamer and he's a nerd and he's into it, and it makes people passionate. But sometimes it just goes too far. Then look at this cover. I hope you can see that. I'll have to sort the lighting out when I if this is in my. It will certainly be in the running for cover of the week. I don't know if you can see that properly. Oh, here we go. Look at that cover. Love it. That is a beautiful painting. Love it. And that has been, and they've kept the same team on there. Pepos and Lau. They've kept them on there. I know they've renumbered it. Number 1. They've done 10 issues before. I don't mind that if they keep the same. If they keep the same. In a way, it makes you wonder why they just didn't carry on the numbering. In a way, if you are going to change the art team, creative team, do another number 1 to get going again. But if you're just going to carry it anyway, I'm waffling, and this is one purely for my grandson's stash, so I won't be reading this until I read it to him. So you can come back in a few years' time and I'll review it, yeah? And last but not least, I have been loving this. Been absolutely loving it. The first 2 issues are great. They're spot on. And Sorrentino's artwork in this, the realism that she brings to her work, I'm assuming it's Andrea. That isn't, like I say, South America. I'm assuming it's apologies. She's a she. I'm assuming, but sometimes Andrea, is that Italian? Let me know in the comments. Are there any male Andreas out there, or am I going well off piece? Well, I'm obviously going off piece because I'm supposed to be talking about blood type. Her artwork, I'm going to call her she for now, till I know better. The realism in our artwork versus the comedic tone of the story and how they're framing it with the narrator is absolutely spot on. Absolutely loving it. It's got an old Twilight Zone-y vibe to it, with the narration. Really loving it. Really, really loving it. And that is my stash. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you can join me for my review show. Like I say, top 10. It'll probably only be 10. Sometimes I go mad, but that's usually if I get over 20 comics, or if this batch is exceptionally good, which I don't think so. Not in a horrible way. I just mean, I think I can be strict with myself, give you a top 10, and we'll have a bit of fun with a cover of the week. I'll nominate a book of the week, see what you think, let me know, etc., etc. Until then, I will bid you all adios.